Hello everyone, I am back again. Posted a video just recently for my Target sale haul. It was a big one, almost 150 titles. I ordered 150 during that sale, but I didn't get all 150 in the mail. So today I have Vinegar Syndrome. Finally got it. It only took 6 weeks. I'll try not to complain that much in this video. Let me just say Vinegar Syndrome isn't my favorite boutique label. They're not really even close. But there's a lot of boutique labels out there. I do appreciate what Vinegar Syndrome does, just not my favorite. And it took 6 weeks for them to finally get my package here. So I know it was a big sale, but yeah, that shouldn't take 6 weeks. Anyways, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it and talk about what I got. I might do some unboxing a little bit, show it off. I think there's only a few, maybe only one title in this entire box that I've seen. Maybe 3, but we'll see. There's a couple rebuys because it went from Blu-ray to 4K, things like that. So go ahead and get this popped open here. I think this is the second time I've ever ordered from Vinegar Syndrome, first being like a couple years ago. So I haven't ordered from them in a while. I do think it's pretty cool that they put the tape on there. I do think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to popping this open, seeing what I got. Leave me a comment in the section below, letting me know what you ended up getting. It's pretty good packaging, I won't lie. Vinegar Syndrome is up there with, like, in my opinion, Synopsis films for packaging. You got a bunch of paper, and then they put a ton of, bubble wrap on all of it. So I can't complain about that, and I won't. I'll actually, speak their praises for that. It doesn't get much better than this right here, so... incredible work on the shipping. I just wish it came a little bit faster, but that's okay. So, first one is going to be Drop Dead Fred. And as we know, beyond just the shipping packaging, their packaging on the slipcovers and their movies are just remarkably incredible. So this is Drop Dead Fred. You can kind of put it on either side if you want. You can display it, so that's pretty cool how they do that. Severin Film started doing these slip covers pretty similar to them. Here's your reversible artwork. I have not seen this one. Can't speak on it. I wanted to grab it. Phoebe Cates is in it, so I do love Phoebe Cates. Really enjoyed her in the 80s especially. But yeah, so that's Drop Dead Fred. That's the first one. I think there's 22 in this entire package, so... should have 22 to go through. Next up is Talons of the Eagle, which is a Billy Blanks movie. I think I got a few of his titles that actually slips out like that from the bottom. I don't know if I've ever seen that before, so that's pretty unique. That's pretty cool. Here is your backside of that slipcover. And these are solid. Like, as we know, I'm probably one of the last people to get the Vinegar Syndrome haul, so... you have all probably seen these and gone through them already, but I figured I'd go through it again. This one's Madman. I have seen this one. I know that I have a lot of friends who are a big fan of this one. My boy Slash and Captain is he's a big fan of this movie. He had a lot of fun with it. He talks about it on his podcast a little bit, I believe, and his YouTube channel. If you're not following him, go follow him. But he is a big fan of this one. And I have a few other friends that liked it. I just couldn't get into it, personally. But I'll have to revisit it on 4K. Maybe it looks a lot better. But yeah, I have the Blu-ray, so I'm just going to sell that off because the Blu-ray never came with the slip either. So that is kind of what it looks like. That's your backside. So I'll have to revisit this one, check it out. But that's one of the ones I have seen. I didn't really care for it, but I wanted to upgrade from the Blu-ray to the 4K because it didn't come with a slipcover either. I'll be honest with you, most Vinegar Syndrome titles I don't like, but I will check them out. Some of them are just pure trash. That's one thing in my personal opinion. Vinegar Syndrome does not get very many great films. They get some. I just don't think many of them are very good. I think they're more known for their incredible packaging and slipcovers and all that stuff. Next up is Miami Connection. Never seen this one. Beautiful, beautiful slipcover. Slip box, I guess. Here's your slip cover. That's one side of it, and here's the other side. That's the nice thing, is they're really solid too. So not only are they really nice slip covers, but they're very, very well sturdy, and so they don't damage. The corners don't get damaged very easily, things like that. So you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. It's really nice. So yeah, that's Miami Connection. Haven't seen that one. I've actually heard decent things, so I'll definitely check it out. I feel like with Vinegar Syndrome, a lot of people, you're kind of paying for the packaging a bit, but I don't know. Some people love Vinegar Syndrome. I'm not ripping on them for that. To each his own. I'm glad people like Vinegar Syndrome. Most of these titles I haven't seen, so maybe my thoughts on their films, this is Expect No Mercy. So as I go through these and I check some of them out, I might end up enjoying some of them, and my thoughts on them might start to change. So that's another Billy Blanks title. Next up, we've got Whatever It Takes. This is just, it looked appealing to me. Fred Williamson. Don't know much about this one, but nice. Another one that slips out from the bottom, slips down, kind of like that. So that's what it looks like there. Alrighty. And they got so many partner labels too. It's crazy. Another one slipping down from the bottom here. This one I'm really looking forward to checking out. This one sounded fun. Wolfpack. Here is your back of it. It's been so long since I've watched a Vinegar Syndrome title. I actually watched one of them recently, but they do pretty good transfers, and I hear their 4Ks look really good. But this is the first time I'm ever buying any 4Ks, and I haven't really gotten into too many of them yet. Next up, we've got FleshEater, Revenge of the Living Dead. With Vinegar Syndrome, you're going to get nudity on the slipcover. It's just going to happen. But yeah, this is FleshEater. And here is your backside. And once again, I'm trying to cover up a bit of the nudity, but that's Severin, Synapse, and Vinegar Syndrome. You're always going to get some nudity on the slips and stuff like that. So I think this one's also, yeah, this one's 4K as well. So yeah. And you got to jump on these Vinegar Syndrome sales, because once it goes out of print, their slip covers get expensive, very expensive. Next one up is Schizoid and also X-Ray. So it's a double feature. You get both of them here, Schizoid and X-Ray. I've heard good things, to be honest with you. Here it is. And that's the back of it. I've heard very good things about these movies. So once again, film is subjective. You know, something somebody else enjoys, I might not. But I will give it a shot. Obviously, I didn't buy it, so I could just let it sit on the shelf. Because there's a ton of Vinegar Syndrome titles. If I wanted to just buy it to buy it, I would have bought everything then. And that was not the case. I bought stuff that I'm genuinely interested in checking out at some point. So this one's All American Murder with Christopher Walken. Back of it looks very cool. Just your natural slipcover here. Same artwork there. But yeah, I've heard, my buddy Mike tells me this is good. A lot of people say this is a very good movie. So it's got Christopher Walken in it. So I'm looking forward to checking it out for him alone. I love Christopher Walken, so I'm very surprised to see him in a Vinegar Syndrome title pick up one of his films. So that's pretty cool to me. This one I'm looking forward to checking out. It could be awful. This one is something I'm going to watch right away. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite slipcovers out there. This is so beautiful. We've got Surf 2. I think it's like a zombie movie or something like that, but here's your back of it. I think this slipcover just looks incredible. I cannot wait to check this movie out. Here is the front and the back of it. I believe it has some actor that's like, I don't want to say a big name actor, but I think there was one, I can't find it. I thought there was somebody popular in this, but yeah, sorry, I can't figure it out. Oh, Eric Stoltz. Eric Stoltz is in this. Yes, Eric Stoltz. So he is a big named actor. I mean, at least in the 80s and stuff like that. So there he is right there. I could have just looked at that and known it was him. All right. Next up, we've got Dead Heat. This is another one that a lot of people mention very good things about. A ton of very good just mentions about this movie. You can't keep a cop dead, it says. So I've heard it's kind of just a silly buddy cop movie about one of the cops becoming a zombie or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen this one. It is a 4K. Here is your reversible artwork. You got Trent Williams in it, or Treat Williams. He was in Deep Rising, and I enjoyed Deep Rising, and I thought he was awesome in that. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to checking that one out as well. Blades. This just seems like a gory, fun time. Just when you thought it was safe to put so to put. I guess, I don't know. I think something about a golf course and these lawnmowers or something like that attack people and kill them. I haven't heard the greatest things about this one. I think if I remember correctly, I heard this is pretty bad. It's boring, but the slipcover is cool, and it sounds like it could be bloody and possibly potentially fun. Yeah. My buddy Slashing Captain, he's a huge horror fan, so if you're not following him yet, I know I mentioned him already, but he's seen a lot of these movies, so I kind of just watch his channel sometimes, and I get recommendations off of his, what's good, what's not good. Obviously, I'm going to check out what I want to check out, but it's always fun when you get recommendations from other people. My buddy Mike has seen a few of them as well. Yeah, I haven't delved too deep into the Vinegar Syndrome, line. They're probably one of the ones I know least about, or collect the least amount of, to be honest with you. But people love them. Next up is Terminal Island. This is also another 4K, I believe. Yeah, 4K Ultra HD. So, Mad Dog Killers. I don't know much about this. Sounds like it could be decent. But I'm kind of going after their 4Ks a bit. I don't collect their Peakorama stuff. Funny story. I accidentally bought a porn from Vinegar Syndrome. It was not from Vinegar Syndrome. I did it from Grindhouse Video, and I did not see the X on the front of it. And when I put the movie on, I was like, hold on, they're not allowed to show this in movies. And yeah, there was oral sex, and then I fast forwarded a few minutes, and it was just, I sent a video to my friend, and I was like, yo, Mike, Chris, I was like, guys, I'm watching, this is a straight porno right now. So that was an accident. It's the only porn I own, and I don't know if I want to keep it or sell it, but it was an accident. I swear I did not mean to buy it, and I don't collect Vinegar Syndrome's Peakorama line. Just not my style. Just don't get into it. I don't want to collect movies for porn. I don't see the point personally, but to each his own. Some people do. I'm sure their stuff sells very well. It's interesting, 4K porn with slipcovers. I didn't think I'd ever see the day, but here we are. So next up, we've got Graduation Day. This one I have seen. Not the greatest in my opinion. I thought it's a bit hokey, cheesy, which is fine with me. I don't mind that. But it's there's some really silly, just corny, not very good kills in this one. There's a scene where a football, somebody puts a arrow on a football and throws it at somebody, and it kills them. And I don't know. Graduation Day wasn't the greatest, but I got it because I already own it and I wanted the slipcover with it. So that's why I got it. And I also like the white case is way better than the blue case that I have. But I didn't know you can order only slipcovers. I didn't know that. But oh well, I like the white case better than the blue ones. Alright, next up we've got looks like some big old boxes here. So this should be some fun to go through some of these here. Alrighty. we have got Cloak and Dagger. This is super nice. How does this open? I guess it comes... Jeez, don't even ask me how this opens. Like, oh yeah, okay, right there, like that. Wow, this is pretty nice. Holy cow. Okay, so you've got kind of a magnet on here like this. I've heard this one's already out of print, or the slip box is already out of print. These things sell so fast. This is also a 4K title. I haven't seen this. My buddy Mike, I believe, said it's good. He saw it when he was younger. But yeah, okay, so this is the inside. Right here, just like, that's not good. All right. We've got... So that is the slipcover. 4K Ultra HD. You've got a booklet. And let's see here. Yeah, so if you haven't opened this yet, be careful because it might kind of hold it so it doesn't fall out like that. That's my fault. And then it says, geez, game over. So yeah, it wasn't in there. It wasn't holding it very well, so you want to be careful with that. Put that in there. Yeah, I don't know much about Cloak and Dagger. Haven't seen it. Can't speak on that one much at all. Alright, so that is Cloak and Dagger. Next up, we've got Ticks. I've held off on buying this for a while because I wanted to get it during the sale. I tried to wait on Summer of '84, but that one sold out, went out of print. So my buddy had to pick it up for me at Disc Replay. Ticks is up next. Got the 4K. So you got a slip box with it, and then your slip cover. I don't know how people feel about these slip boxes with the slip cover. It jacks up the price, so I'd be curious to hear if people like that or not, or if they don't, or they do. Next up, we've got a double feature in a slip box. This is Frankenstein. I think you got Frankenstein 3D and then Flesh for Frankenstein. So right here, you've got, oh, and an extra disc. We Dare You to See. So this is 4K as well. There you go. And here's an extra disc. I don't know. Is this like replacement disc or something? I don't know what that is for. If you guys know, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Frankenstein 3D. Almost looks like it's black and white. I don't know. Brings the horror off the screen and into your lap. It actually sounds decent. So I'll check that one out. Put that disc there. I don't know what that disc is for, though. If somebody knows, please feel free to let me know what I am getting with that. Let's put those back in there. And there it is. All right, last little bit right here. We've got quite a bit in this little bubble wrap here. So, all right. Next up, this is going to be Thriller. A crueler picture, I believe. A cruel picture. Let's see if I can hide this here. So here's your backside. Once again, more nudity, trying to cover it up a little bit. I don't know much about this. I've heard decent things. I know that there was some issues between Synopse Films and Vinegar Syndrome with the rights, and both of them got rights by a different person or something like that. So yeah, there was some big issues with that. But I love Synopse Films, so you won't hear me speak a bad thing about them. I won't pick sides here. I'll try not to. I will say, as much as I love Synopse Films, this is a better release. Of course, it's on 4K. It's got all this packaging. It's incredible looking. Slipcover looks amazing. Slip box, everything like that. So I am looking forward to checking this out. Like I said, I've heard good things. You've got your slipcover. First, they took her speech, then her sight. When they were finished, she used what was left of her for her own frightening kind of revenge. So that's what the back of it says. and then They Call Her One Eye. So I don't know if this is 2 different films. It says the same thing, or I'm not sure. I think it's 1 film. It could be 2 different films. It could be a sequel. Seems like it's a sequel. Thriller, and then maybe They Call Her One Eye. So if you know about these, please feel free to leave a comment in the section below letting me know your same artwork there, what you think of it. And yeah, same artwork as well. So I'm pretty sure there's reversible artwork when you take the slip covers out, but and unwrap the shrink wrap and all that stuff. But I'm not gonna do that right now. But yeah, some big box sets here. Here we go. We got 3 more. You got another big box set right here. Same thing. This one, now I know my lesson. I won't hold it like I did last time. I'll make sure to hold it. So let's do it like this. There is that. And now I can take it out properly by doing that. Same idea as the last one I showed you that I dropped. You've got your inside. These are really nice. I love this stuff. You just pull it out like that. Let's do this here. So you've got your slip cover right here. This is 6-string samurai. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. This one's also 4K. It's your back of it. And then you got your booklet as well with this one. So, yep, looking forward to checking this out. Heard decent things about this one as well. So, I feel like most of the stuff I got, I've either heard good things about or I was personally interested in. I try not to buy just to buy. I will admit, like, I buy certain things just to complete labels and stuff like that. Like, if there's not a lot. Shout Select, for example, I'm trying to get all of theirs because they number their spines. But like Criterion, they number their spines, but I'm not going to collect 11 or 1,200 titles. Not only that, I'm just not interested in a lot of Criterion stuff. There's probably like 100 that I own or am interested in. The rest, not so much. So I just get what I want. But if there's like Synopsis Films, for example, there's only like 50 or 55 movies. I'll just collect them all. And most of the stuff that Synopsis does, I'm interested in. Vinegar Syndrome, I'm not going to go trying to do that. They don't number their spines, and there's just way too much stuff I'm just not interested in with them. So that is 6-string samurai. Last 2 right here. These are something I'm definitely interested in seeing. This is The Bees. I think I heard either a podcast or a YouTube channel. Somebody was talking about how this might be the only movie that John Saxon is on the cover of. Here is the reversible artwork. I know this was released by Vinegar Syndrome a while ago, and it never came with the slip, so a lot of people were picking up just the slip cover for it. Yeah, I've never seen The Bees, but I'm looking forward to checking that one out. I'm a big fan of like disaster films and creature features and stuff. And then speaking of another one that was released, and this is probably my most exciting pickup in my opinion, this and Ticks, is Hobgoblins. So I made a list of a bunch of mini monster films. So it's got like Gremlins, you know, Critters, Ghoulies, Hobgoblins. I put Troll on there. So not all of them are on Blu-ray. Most of them are. Some of them are in like double features, but the sequels aren't all on Blu-ray. But I'm like, my goal is to check out all those little mini monster films. I also put Gingerbread Man on there, but I don't know if you want to call that a mini monster movie. You could. But I don't think Gingerbread Man, it might even be called Ginger Dead Man. That might be a different movie. I don't know if that's on Blu-ray. I don't think it's ever been released on Blu-ray. But Hobgoblins, yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. I remember going on eBay, and I was interested in getting this, and I saw it came with a slip. It didn't come with a slip. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I'm not interested in getting it then. And so I don't own any. Now that I got, let's see, Madman and Graduation Day. The only 2 that I own that don't have slip covers are Jack Frost, and that lenticular slip cover is insanely hard to get. And also Cutting Class. So those are the only 2 Vinegar Syndrome titles. I won't buy a Vinegar Syndrome title if it doesn't have a slipcover. They just don't look good. their packaging is way too cool to have it on the shelf without a slipcover. So eventually I'm going to work on getting that Jack Frost and cutting class, but they are expensive slipcovers, and I'm not interested in going down that route. So this is your back of Hobgoblins. So I'll try and go through all of these really quick. Let's see if I can do this here. Alrighty. Okay, these are nice though. I am very excited to check some of them out. I'm excited to rewatch Ticks, that I'm a big fan of, so there is all of those. So very excited to check out Ticks in 4K, and probably some of the special features. Ticks is one of my, honestly, probably one of my favorite like creature feature type of films. That movie is extremely fun. It's a good time, and I think Olive Films had originally released it on Blu-ray, and it's super out of print. So it was awesome when Vinegar Syndrome announced that. So here is the rest of it. We've got all those. So that's everything. Yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned saw some new titles possibly. If there's any in here that I could recommend, it's Ticks. Check out Ticks. It's still in print. They still have 1,000 with the slipcover, over 1,000 left. It's a fun one. It's a good time if you like any kind of creature features or bug movies, anything like that. Definitely check out Ticks. It's a blast. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. But hopefully, like I said, you enjoyed the video. And anyways, be sure to subscribe and comment and let me know what you think. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.